Okay, so I've just jetted the drain and worked through it. I'm just at the bottom of that riser again at this junction. The junction is now clear. So it's on this junction here, as I say, that a repair would be required. We're actually down reasonably deep. I'd say we'd be down about 800 millimetres, so it goes down quite a ways. And then we're tracking across. Okay, now we've got a large root ball here. This could be the route that I've actually cleared, or it could be something new. I'll just work through it and see if hopefully I can pull that back and out, or at least flush it through to the sewer. I'll have another go. Okay, so I'm just going to work my way down now through that first junction. Actually, I'll just back it up. We're at the riser. I'll work back through from the start. Down the riser, through into the horizontal section. No, I think those are just root remnants. It's definitely on that first junction. We'll work through. And I think this was the point where I'd seen those root tails, but I think they'd just been pushed down into here. I'm pretty sure it was just from that first initial junction by from the toilet riser. Now where are we? 0.8. I don't see any glue coming down. I think this is an inspection pipe, as far as I can tell. Hang on. Ah, okay. So we got an inspection junction, right? Okay, so we'll head around to the right. Okay. Okay, so we're at 2.5 metres. This junction appears all okay. Okay, we're at 5.8 metres. Looks like an iOS there at 5.8. Okay, so 5.9 metres at that iOS. Continue to work through. Okay. Looks like we have water backing up at this point here at 7.2 metres. That looks like a step down though. I just want to check. Okay, so I just needed to remove a very large trampoline for access. I just wanted to get my bearings as to where I'm at. This inspection pipe here is actually 5 metres to the left of the right-hand boundary, and it's about 2 metres from the rear boundary fence. So that's basically the boundary. That would be a boundary inspection pipe. I don't know if it comes to surface. I don't see any glue coming down, so it may just be an inspection pipe rather than an actual inspection opening to surface, although there are lots of pavers here that may be covering it. And then we track down. And around, and I notice we've got water at this point now. I think at this point we're actually getting very close, if we're not already at the boundary of the property, and we're heading into the main sewer. So I'll jet rod this section and just see if I can clear it. As far as the location though, I don't know that we'd be able to actually pinpoint this as it's most likely over the fence line. Okay, so I'm at 7.9 metres. I'm at the bottom of that invert again, and I'm working my way around. I was able to get my way around the bend there, and that's the connection to the sewer that I can see there. We have that's actually the inspection before the sewer at the bottom of the invert, so we're at 8 metres. Now I'm thinking it's probably, I suspect it's possibly just the root ball from when I'd cleared the drain. I'm pretty sure that's just the root ball that's gone down, but I'm just going to run the jet through one more time and see if I can get rid of that, hopefully, just to be sure of what's going on. Okay, so I've just worked that through with the jet, and it looks like, yeah, we're at that council sewer connection. At that sewer connection, we have root intrusion. There are roots that are actually coming in. Big at 8.2 metres, I would say we're outside of our boundary. I don't think we're in our boundary area. I'll just see if I can locate, but I suspect that, as I say, it's not in our jurisdiction. I'll go and have a check now. Okay, so I've done a location as best I can. We're approximately 2 metres to the left of the boundary fence, of the right-hand boundary fence. We are either 500 millimetres from that rear fence, or we're right directly below that rear fence there, possibly even going out the back. I jumped over the fence and located further. I seem to be getting the strongest signal, as far as I can tell, from the fence line itself. Now, I've cleared this blockage as best I can. I've worked it with the jet. It's at a depth of approximately 2.1 metres, so it's very deep, being the council connection. But it's something that I would say would definitely need attention in the future. I don't know. I don't think that this is related to the ensuite toilet at this stage. But it may present symptoms in the future. I'll just jet rod it one more time, see if I can clear that a bit further. But as far as the camera goes, that's it. So basically we have that first junction, which is actually below concrete in the ensuite area, which is at approximately 800 deep. And then we've got this one, which is at 2.12 deep, which is the council connection, which appears to be at the boundary fence line, which I'll jet rod a little bit further now.